Hi, I'm Josh Kirvin, and welcome to another Death Battle prediction video. But first, Sonya Blade versus Cammy White. Dear God, they really fucked this one up. Um, like, are they kind of like ignoring all the better showings of characters? Because like, they blatantly disregard like any feats that any Street Fighter characters have against Mortal Kombat characters usually. In this case, they apparently think that an anvil being destroyed is significantly better than M. Bison's like death explosion that made a giant crater. I really don't get it. Like, just they really fucked up. They refuse to acknowledge power scaling as a thing unless it really suits them. And there's honestly not much to say. The quality of that episode was just really low. The analysis was shit. The comedy wasn't particularly good. The animation was okay. It was passable, but the cut-ins with the I guess just pixelized official art was definitely jarring, and I didn't like it very much. Like it just didn't flow well. And then you have just it was just such a poorly done episode. And then we fly right into the next one, which is Tracer versus Scout. I'm getting Yang versus Tifa flashbacks. So, in that vein, it's pretty obvious that Tracer is going to win. Not only is this entire episode pretty much like a cash grab for, I guess, strike the iron while it's hot in regards to Overwatch being popular, however, she's also new enough that they wouldn't be doing this fight if it was just like, nope, even though she's like a couple months old, she still doesn't have enough to win. Otherwise, they should technically just wait a little bit, especially considering some of what the researchers have said. I saw a tweet from one of the researchers literally saying that she does have enough to put her in a death battle, which that's really specific. And that basically states that she's going to win. Especially because they do know the results now. Actually, are working very much closer. And apparently that's not enough to make a difference, like with the last fight. So, there's that. Well, okay. My gripes with the matchup aside, she actually should win. That's the weird thing, is that Tracer actually does have the feats to win this fight. Just based on two things that happened in the Alive trailer. Her reactions from when Widowmaker shot her, someone calculated it out to being, like at the end, when her bomb blasted her off the building. Someone calculated that feat to being like 200, Mach 200 or something like that. Somewhere in that range. I think Mach 240. Which is more than the Scout has. The Scout has, I think, 80, Mach 80 or something. Which, hey look, neither of those are probably going to be mentioned at all because Death Battle doesn't really deal with speed a lot. And then you have Strength and Durability, which someone calculated the force of when she used her blink to tackle Widowmaker, and the force of the impact was it was like multi-city block level, which the Scout himself is actually only like, I think, large building level. So it's just straight up a stat stomp in that direction. There's nothing to really go into. Abilities and stats, like the abilities won't really come into play because of such a huge stat disparity. Trying to get my camera to go back in focus. Anyway, I'll continue. So the whole thing then is that I just kind of disagree with this episode as a concept because Overwatch is such a young series. It has the comics that are still going. It has expanding to do, but they're just kind of not letting it do so. It's also a good question as to what they're going to give the Scout. Are they going to give him his like magic and shit, ultimately the speed difference doesn't make it matter, but this is probably going to be a short one because I really don't care about this fight either. Um, let's just hope we get a better one next time. The animation should be good, but that's about the only thing that we can look forward to for this one. And yeah, that's all I'm really going to say. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.